Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here. And
Today I'm making beautiful wire snowflake ornaments with the jig. You are going to need 1.5 millimeter aluminum or 16 gauge copper wire. I have the Artistic Wire Deluxe Jig kit and my tools. So here's the setup. You can get the template in the description below the video. We're going to set up our pegs and put the plugs on the back, and then I'm starting with about 48 inches of wire. You can work directly from the spool. This is the aluminum wire, so it's quite a bit softer than the copper wire, but either wire would work. And the trick to the jig is you really want to pull on that wire as you are going around the pegs and straighten it out with your fingers as you go. Hold the wire down, go around the pegs, and go a little beyond the peg. It makes it easier to remove the wire after. And we're just going to go slowly around, holding the wire down, give it a good little tug so it straightens out the wire. And we're going to go around the shape of one of the sides of the snowflake. Now we're going to need 6 sides, and I wouldn't be able to fit that whole thing on the little jig. So we're going to go one side at a time. So we're just going to finish the one side, and then we're going to lift it off the jig, rotate it, and we're going to do the next side. So place it on those bottom pegs, hold it down, and go around the pegs as we did before, pushing it with your finger and pulling it so it's nice and snug, and straightening the wire as you go. You do want to hold the wire down so it won't flip off the pegs, and you don't want to go too near the surface of the jig. It's easier to work towards the top of the pegs. And we're just going to go around, holding it down as we go, giving it a good little tug. Go right around and then straight down. So that's our second side of the snowflake. Straighten out the wire, and then we're going to lift it again, rotate it, straighten out that wire, and place it back on the jig. So we're done the third side there. We're going to lift it. And now you can squeeze the sides together so you have room to do the other sides, and then put it back on the jig and keep going in that manner. There's our fourth side. Lift it, squeeze the sides together so we have more room to work, and place it back on the jig. And there's our fifth side. Straighten the wire again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it off, squeeze it together, straighten the wire, and now we're going to do our last side. So again, we're just going to pull the wire as we go, wind it around those pegs, and push it out and around, pushing with your thumb and finger as you go. This aluminum is nice and soft. I'll put all the links to the materials in the description below the video. So now we have all 6 sides, and we are going to remove the jig, and then you want to adjust them so they're in the right position. So just pull these sides apart so they're evenly spaced. You just have to do little adjustments. And then once you're happy with it, we are going to wind one of the wires around, but we're going to help it first with our round pliers. This ensures that you don't stretch it out of shape. So we're just going to give that one a little bend with the pliers, and then take the end and wind it around to secure that end around one of the sides of the snowflake. So now we have all the sides are lined up. Clip that end if it's too long, and I'm going to put a crystal in the middle. You could also wind beads on after if your beads have holes that are too small. And then we're going to wind it around the other side, at the opposite side, to finish it off. So we're just going to hold that snugly. We helped it out with our pliers first, and then we're going to bend that wire around. Make sure the wires are flat. Bring it right around to secure it in place. And then you would clip that end with the flush cutters and pinch it so it's secure with our flat pliers. Then you want to flatten it down on the table. You could give it a light tap with the mallet if you like to flatten it out, just so it won't be curved. And that's our finished snowflake. Now, if you wanted to make it more fancy, you could take that wire and wind it around the bead. You really can adjust the look how you like, so that's an option to wind the wire around the bead before you affix it to the other side. There's many possibilities with these snowflakes for adding beads. So there you have it with the bead wound with wire. And then I just bought this ribbon on Amazon. We go through a lot of ribbons when we sell our regular ornaments, so we're just going to make a little slip knot for this one. And the reason I attach it this way is so that the ornament will sit facing you. It won't be kind of hanging on its side. So if you do the slip knot, we just make a loop, feed it through the top of the ornament, and then bring it through in that slip knot, and then you'll see it will hang more flat. If you're hanging it on the tree, you can hang it in the window too. So there's the finished ornament. You can find the link to the templates in the description below the video. You can get 25% off if you purchase 5 or more templates with the coupon code SAVE25. Check out my other tutorials for snowflake earrings, snowflake headband, some sea glass snowflake ornaments that I did on a live stream. We made snowflake napkin holders in the 10-day holiday gift making challenge. I will link up the challenge below the video. And a tutorial to make wire frames for these beautiful beaded snowflake ornaments.
So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.